Hello, welcome to the Hoenn region. This is the Route to Victory Road, a podcast that chronicles our journeys through the main series titles of the Pokemon franchise. I'm your host, Pokemon Master Jay Lee, and I'm joined today, as always, by my wonderful partner and co-host, Pokemon Professor Mackenzie.
Hey, everybody.
Hey. We switched roles today. No, I'm just kidding. I took over.
Happy Friday.
Hi.
Everyone in the Poke World.
Hello, Poke World, Poke Universe.
Welcome back, Pokefans and Pokemaniacs and new trainers, youngsters.
Bug catchers?
No.
Oh. No bug catchers
Can't use
allowed.
that one. Can't use that one.
Oh, that's already taken.
Yeah.
By, like, amazing cool guys.
Amazing
cool trainers.
Cool guys. Cool trainers.
What else is out there? Hikers?
Hikers could be.
Yeah, there's some hikers out there.
Bugmaniacs.
There's swimmers.
Technically hasn't been taken. Triathletes.
Triathletes.
Lasses. Youngsters and lasses.
What's the big burly guy? Sailors?
Oh, yeah, sailors. Oh, hey, sailors.
Hey, sailors.
I like that.
And I got finger guns going.
And that would have worked really well with this region.
Oh, yeah.
Because of all the water.
Well, we're at the season finale, so
we
kind of missed the mark on that one.
Well, sailors, we'll see you next time.
Yeah, sailors. Welcome to the season finale.
Welcome
Mackenzie.
to the season finale of Hoenn.
Wow.
We're going to be moving on into, I guess, like season 3, part 2.
Oh, yeah, we're not done.
No.
I thought we were done.
No.
Never mind, I take that back. I'm not welcoming any of you to any season finale. No, you're not welcome here.
But it is
Get
the
gone
season finale.
It's not, though, because we have post-game trauma
we did
to cover.
the post-game.
Did we?
Yeah.
Are we done with this game?
Yeah.
Well, then why did you make me retract my statement? Welcome everybody again
Oh my gosh.
to the season finale.
So, we're going to talk to you today about the end of this game.
Are we?
Ruby and Sapphire.
You sure?
Yes.
Ruby and Sapphire?
Of Ruby and Sapphire.
Okay.
But we're also going to talk to you guys about a little thing called Game Corner.
Game Corner.
So this week, we've been playing Sons of the Forest, believe it or not.
Whoa, what's that?
I know, it's crazy.
It's a good game. We did play that game.
Yeah, and we finally finished the tram system.
Wait, we played a new game this week too.
Yeah?
But not a new game, a new old game.
A new old game.
Couple of new old games.
Yeah?
You got some classics on the Switch.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, one of my favorite childhood games. You got The Lion King.
Right, I got
So
the
excited
Disney
about
collection.
that. You got the Disney collection. I'm sorry to break your Sons of the Forest
No,
routine,
you
but
got a good point.
we got some new games.
So we got the Disney collection, which is the Sega and Nintendo version of The Lion King.
Lion King, Aladdin, and The Jungle Book.
And Jungle Book.
Yes.
And also the Game Boy versions, but whatever. That's cute, but probably not something I'm going to ever play.
No, they're a little bit strange.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I had lots of fun playing The Lion King again.
Yeah.
I love that game.
It's cute. It's a very cute game. Lots of nostalgia for Aladdin. And a little bit for Lion King. None for the Jungle Book. Never played the Jungle Book before. Very weird game. I only played like maybe 3 minutes of it, but
I remember playing a little bit of it. Not as much as The Lion King, though. I love that one.
we also got the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection.
Yes.
And 2 games that I didn't open yet are Super Monkey Ball for the Switch, which is a very cute little puzzle game, and Sonic Mania, which...
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. Yeah.
They're gonna be fun. I like it. You can talk about the forest.
So in Sons of the Forest, we finally completed the tram system that we brought up a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. How many zippy lines are in total? Do you remember?
I didn't
16?
count. No, that was how many it took to get to that one station.
Oh, no.
But I didn't count how many there were in total, but if I were to extrapolate from the 16 it takes to get to that one station, I would guess that there's 23 in total.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
It makes getting around really easy, and it's so fun. And actually kind of pretty.
Yeah,
I like the graphics in the view. We have a zip line that goes right over a waterfall, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
To anyone who's played the Sons of the Forest, our zipline tram system goes from the beach, which is one of the possible spawn locations for your helicopter when you start the game. It goes all the way from the beach in the north all the way down to just a bit beyond the shovel cave. So that's how far down our tram system goes.
It's pretty far.
Yeah, and you can make that trek in less than a day now because all you got to do is ride all those ride all those zip lines that we created. But it took so long for us to make that whole system.
Lots of blood and tears were shed.
Lots of blood and tears.
Lots of blood and shears.
But now that it's completed, it's just going to make getting places so much faster.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. And now moving forward, we just make new tram.
I like it.
And then we can get anywhere in the island anytime we want.
I like it.
Yeah, me too. We also played a little bit of Fortnite. There's a Star Wars event going on right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
We played some Fortnite.
Yeah, you can get lightsabers, and you have to fight clone troopers because Order 66 has been commanded. And
don't let them fool you. The clone troopers can actually hit you.
Yeah.
Their aim is not terrible.
No, they're not stormtroopers.
No.
But when you kill a clone trooper, they drop their blaster rifle, and it's a very good weapon.
Yeah, it's a neat weapon. I like it.
Yeah, it's considered an assault rifle, but it doesn't have ammo. It just overheats.
We like it.
We like it a lot.
We're getting along in that game.
Yeah. And we've got a couple victory royales recently.
Yeah, because we're cool. We're
fun.
The cool guys.
We're the cool guys. It's fun. Other than that,
it was Pokemon.
It was Pokemon. And Mentalist.
And Mentalist. We finished.
Well, we got up to the mid-season reveal of season 6.
Red John. He caught Red John. And I'm getting a little bit happy because some of the relationships are coming back together and some things are flourishing in the romantic world, which I love. So, yay. Not exactly how I would have written it, but, a good wedding scene.
Yeah. Pokemon?
Pokemon.
This week in Pokemon, we start in Sootopolis City, and there is barely anything to do.
Nothing.
We don't have to go fight the enemy teams because they're done for. We don't have to go fight our rival Brendan because he's done for.
Nope. We
just have to take Route 108 over to Evergrande City.
And I sure did.
So, of course, I did not.
Of course, you probably went and did everything else. I skipped so many things. You know how the last couple of weeks you were telling me things to do, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll do that next week. Never did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you surprised though? I'm not surprised at this point.
No.
Like, I got to start not making goals for myself and having high expectations. And you guys have to stop having high expectations of me because I can't do this.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
No, I ran off and I started training up my Pokemons that I just got last week, like Merman and Going Stag, my Heracross. And I went over to Meteor Falls and I caught a new team member who we'll talk about later.
Ooh.
And in Meteor Falls, there was an old couple. That's actually what they're called. Old couple John and Jay.
Cute.
And I said they were very cute because they apparently go up into those mountains and train together every day.
That's adorable.
And John says, we've been married 50 years and I've never once beat my wife in a Pokemon battle.
Oh, he let her win every time.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah. And so I was like, oh, those guys are cute. I'm going to bring them up.
That's sweet.
I'm sure that Jaylee didn't come up here to fight them, so I thought.
No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. But I love romance, so that's cute.
And then I went back down to. I walked, by the way. I didn't have my flyer anymore because I boxed it.
What about a bike?
Okay, I biked most of these, but like Meteor Falls is all the way back on the other side of the map. just above Rustboro.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I biked back.
Oof. No thanks.
So I surfed. I dove and surfed out of Setopolis, got to Mauville City, and then from Mauville City, I biked back up to the Meteor Falls.
No, thank you. That's too much cardio for me.
After Meteor Falls, I went back down into Rustboro, then went straight across into Verdant Turf, and then over to Mauville and down south towards Slateport, and stopped along the way at the Trickmaster's house.
You did the whole map.
And I did all of Trickmaster's house.
Oh my gosh.
And Trickmaster is my Versus Seeker.
Yay! A strange man with a bunch of holes in his walls would be my Versus Seeker as well.
Yeah.
What did he say to you?
He has a whole bunch of... you remember you had to collect the password to get through his last door?
Mm-hmm.
So every single one of his rooms is a new puzzle. And those are cool and fun and a little bit of experience because, like, the highest one is actually, like, about the same level as the last gym.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a bit of good experience heading into the Elite Four. The last password, the second last password I got was, and this is the reason why he's my Versus Seeker. It was Trickmaster is huggable.
What?
Huggable.
That was
the password.
Ew.
And he told me that he bet that it was his charisma that drew me in. And I wrote, yikes, still 10.
Gross.
The final password that you get, the one before he decides to pack up and leave home, is Trickmaster I love.
Ugh.
That's the final password.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
As a 10-year-old kid caught in this guy's basement, no.
Right?
No, I'm okay.
It's actually different people every time you come in, which is like weird. It's like, where do you keep getting all these people?
Wow.
But yeah, it's cool being like a little mini gym, but no.
No, very creepy to me. I'm actually quite glad I didn't go back there.
No bueno. No bueno bueno. He gives you a lot of interesting items, though.
I don't want to know.
But other than that, that's all I did before I went on Route 108 and headed for the route to Victory Road.
I went straight there, and I trained along the way. And I trained a lot.
Yeah.
Too much.
Too much?
Yes.
You fought all the trainers along here?
I fought every single trainer and went swimming and just walking along the paths and trained a bunch of Pokemon. And I thought I was ready. But Victory Road is a pain.
It is, yeah.
What kind of trainers do we run into?
I'm trying to figure that out. I might be wrong about it being Route 108. Sorry, I told you that it was 108. It was actually Route 128 that we were on.
Pretty close.
And the trainers here are Cool Trainer Ruben. He has a Shift Tree, a Graveler, and a Loudred. Cool Trainer Alexa, who has a Gloom and an Azumarill. Fisherman Wayne, who's got 2 Tentacools, a Whalmer, and a Tentacruel.
Wayne
Rigsby. Triathlete Isaiah, who's got a Staryu, and Triathlete Grace Van Pelt. Just kidding. But we did actually run into a Grace a couple of weeks ago.
We did.
Triathlete Caitlin, who also has a Staryu. All very easy, but that's not the major thing on this route. The major thing on this route is that you can fish with your super rod and you can find love disc.
I didn't.
You didn't find a love disc?
No. Are
Oh.
you surprised?
Were you fishing?
No.
Then no, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I would have been surprised if you were fishing and you didn't.
Yeah. Did you find a love disc?
I did. Its name is DeLovely.
Oh, that's delightful.
Yeah, that's the musical It's DeLovely
Cute.
that has that song Anything Goes that you've probably heard in milk commercials.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. That's what that's from.
Goes
It's
with milk.
written by Cole Porter, and I really, really like that. Wait, Cole Porter?
What?
I better check, make sure I didn't get that wrong, because that kind of sounds like that. Nope, yeah, it is Cole Porter. For a second, I was like, wait a minute, panicking, thinking that I was thinking of the 2000s pop star kid.
Mother.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
What's his name? Something Porter.
I don't know.
Cal Porter? Kale Porter? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not him. Cole Porter.
Cole Porter.
It's the musician that I was talking about, and I was right.
Good job.
Kalen Porter.
Medicine Hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, he's Albertan too. That's cool. Yeah, Kalen Porter.
Kalen Porter.
Yeah, that's who I all of a sudden panicked and thought I was talking about when I said Cole Porter. Anyway, Cole Porter.
Same guy.
Awesome musician from a long time ago. He was in It's Still Lovely.
Cool.
Maybe wrote It's Still Lovely. Anyway, definitely wrote Anything Goes.
He was your muse for your love disc.
Yeah. So, my love disc's name is DeLovely because it's
Cole Porter.
DeLovely.
That's cute.
Yeah. And I also caught a Corsola, who I named Corsola.
Nice.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm not going to use you. You're cool, but I'm out of here.
I had my team all picked out and ready to go. So any Pokemon that I caught, I didn't name.
Yeah.
And I didn't write down.
Oh, no.
I was just trying to catch whatever. Because if you remember, I only had like 60 Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I had to get a job done, which you'll find out later if I did or didn't.
Okay. So we head through this route and we get to Evergrande City.
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Evergrande City is very weird. Mm-hmm. It's not much of a city.
It's
more
not a
like
city. It's a flower bed.
It's like a hill.
There's a hill and a flower bed.
Yeah, it's a flower bed and a hill and a Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
And there is a cave in the side of the hill. Mm-hmm. And that is Victory Road. So this Evergrande City is technically the route to Victory Road. Isn't that weird?
That's cool. Victory Road is the worst in this game.
But it's like such a short route. Normally the route to Victory Road is like long.
Yeah.
But
it's not significant of a podcast this season.
No.
Some of the episodes in the season were really long, unlike the route to Victory Road in this game.
Yeah. But Victory Road, on
the other hand, very long and annoying, and I tried to use a walkthrough on this because I gave up, and it's so hard, and I'm angry about it. I hate Victory Road. I'm never going through it again.
I'm sorry.
It was terrible.
Well, you won't have to go through it again because now you can just fly to Victory or to Elite Four if you want.
Yeah.
But we run into a few trainers in here. I can't even remember who they all are. I didn't write them down, and this walkthrough that I'm using actually only lists one of them, which is cool.
Because whoever wrote the walkthrough got fed up with it as well.
Yeah, apparently. Cool Trainer Albert is the only one that they wrote. He had a Manectric level 43 and a Muck level 43.
Yep.
No chance against my Flygon.
No?
Nope. Earthquakes. Pew, 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 left and right. Both of them are weak to it, so they both died.
Nice.
Actually, everyone in this Victory Road had Pokemon that were either weak to Earthquake or very easy to take down with Dragon Breath.
Oh.
So I used Flygon for most of this fight.
That's nice. So your Flygon has to be like level 100.
He is not.
Oh, disappointment.
Yeah.
I tried.
But I was going to make sure that he caught up because he was behind.
He was just a baby.
Yeah. And he actually, I'm looking at my post Elite Four, and it's actually funny because he ended up being my lowest level.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good job.
So that's how far behind he was. It's just because Vibrava is so hard to train. Because Vibrava doesn't evolve until like level 40 or 45 or something like that.
That should be illegal.
But Flygon is strong, Vibrava is weak. So it was really hard to train him. That's why Flygon was so far behind. But
you did it.
we did it. And Flygon kicked everyone's butt in here. and that's good.
Nice.
What about you? Other than you didn't find any struggle with any of the
I didn't find
battles in here, right?
No, the trainers in here were all easy peasy, and it gave me false confidence again that my Pokemon were strong enough to take on the Elite Four. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'm ready. But it literally took me hours to get through this. I could not find my way around.
Yeah.
It was so annoying. I hated it.
Yeah.
I was crying to you like a million times, being like, where do I go?
Yeah.
It was hard. I couldn't get around.
And because I was helping you so much with the map, I was able to get through it in one attempt.
You son of a
It's because I memorized the map from helping you.
Eighth gym owner.
Something that I did miss because I wasn't exploring at all. I was literally just taking the route to the exit. Something I missed was the TM for Psychic is apparently in there.
Oh yeah, it is. I've
Yeah.
seen every little square inch of this route to Victory Road. This Victory Road. I've seen every square inch of it, like over 100 times.
Oh no.
Yep.
But eventually you make it out
We do, yeah.
and you run into Wally.
Our best friend. That child that follows us
Your
around.
stepbrother.
My stepbrother, yeah. Not by choice. My dad adopted him.
So he comes up to us and he's got quite a few Pokemon.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well for himself.
He's got 5 Pokemon. I shouldn't say quite a few.
That's quite a few.
But
Not much more than I have in my whole Pokedex. So.
they're all pretty easy though.
Yeah, I didn't really have a trouble with him.
I think his strongest Pokemon is Altaria.
I actually wrote down that this fight was fun and easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it was just fun because it kept one-shotting them. It was great.
Yeah. His strongest Pokemon, I think, is Altaria. He has a Gardevoir, and obviously that was his first partner, and I think it's his highest level. But Altaria is just a good typing with Flying Dragon. Not hard, though. We get through him pretty easy, and we push past him. Afterward, we're like, okay, bye. See ya.
Okay, yeah, go get lost in the Victory Road.
See you back at home.
Take 7 lefts and you'll get out.
And we head through the cave that he came through, like the cave exit, and we are at the Pokemon League.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That was the whole thing. Victory Road was 3 levels.
Of this hell cave.
But the route to Victory Road was just like a waterfall.
It was a flower garden. It was cute.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah.
It is what it is, though, I guess. I forgot to mention that. You have to, go up a waterfall to get to Evergrande City. But that's, the only obstacle to the route to Victory Road.
Yeah, really.
And then we get to... Oh, you need, Strength, Surf, Waterfall, and Rock Smash? Maybe
Yeah.
not Rock Smash.
No, you need Rock Smash.
You do?
Yeah, you need all
Okay.
of it in Victory Road.
Yeah, just not... Well, you need Flash if you want to be able to see, or just
used
memorize
Flash.
a map like
I
I do.
literally used Flash.
And,
I used everything. And I still was
Yeah.
lost for 17 years.
Yeah, the only HM that you really don't need in here is Dive and Cut.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, that being said, we aren't there anymore. We are at the Evergrande City Part 2. Why do they call it Evergrande City? There's nothing here but Pokemon Centers.
Well, I mean, the first Evergrande City was, Pokemon Center and Flower Bed.
Yeah, but it wasn't called a city. It was called Indigo Plateau. That's such a snooty thing to say, but they didn't go Indigo Plateau City or anything like that, right?
True.
It was just called the
This
Indigo
one was
Plateau.
more of a plateau than anything else. The other
Yeah.
ones were cities. This was just a plateau.
Right?
There was nobody in this.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, so here we are at the Elite Four. You want to take a quick break and then we'll come back with the Elite Four?
Yes, please.
Okay. We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back from our break, Pokemon Master Jaylee. Welcome back from our break, Pokefans and Pokemaniacs.
You took my job.
Sorry.
Welcome back from our break, Pokemon Master Professor Mackenzie. Welcome back from our break, Pokemaniacs and Pokefans alike, and Pokeguchis.
Oh.
Sitting on my lap when it's 1,000,000 degrees outside and just too warm.
It is very warm.
It's very warm.
The Elite Four.
The Elite Four.
Do you want to talk about our teams first or their teams first?
Their teams first.
Okay. Elite Four member number 1 is Sydney. He specializes in dark Pokemon. What did you think of Sydney as a design concept? Did he seem like a dark trainer to you?
Cindy?
Sydney.
Say that 5 times fast.
What did you think of Sydney? He has the red red button up with the black vest over top, and he's got like yellow pinstripe pants.
He was creepy.
Yeah.
He was creepy. Of course, he would be dark. Yeah.
He's got the punk hairstyle.
Yeah, he was kind of creepy cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's cool. He looks a little emo, but we like that, so. Yep.
Yeah,
All-around
kind
good
of
guy.
the Gerard Way looking guy, sort of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He specializes in dark Pokemon. He's got a Mightyena, a Cacturn, a Shiftry, a Sharpedo, and an Absol. See, if you stuck around with Nuzleaf, you would have had a Shiftry.
Did I have a Nuzleaf?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought you caught one early on.
I don't remember.
Or not Nuzleaf, sorry, C-Dot. That's its name.
Yeah,
C-Dot was the baby of it.
Yeah.
If you stick with C-Dot, it would have become a Nuzleaf and then a Shiftry. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Shiftry is probably my favorite. Either than Absol, obviously. Absol is my favorite out of what he's got, but I think Shiftry is my second favorite.
Shiftry was the hardest.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He waited me out.
Shiftry waited you out.
Is that the monkey
Oh! Monkey? He's a tree.
thing? Excuse me for a second.
That's why his name is Shiftry.
He looks like a monkey. Monkey bird.
So
He waited me out.
he is... what he is representing is a type of Japanese theater.
Okay.
Yeah, and so they use getai, which are like the sandals, or sorry, not getai, geta, which is the type of sandals that have like the wood blocks that make you like super tall. And his hands are supposed to be like war fans, and then his mask and his hair are supposed to be like representations of samurai. And so he's like supposed to be like a very over dramatic portrayal of samurai.
Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah. Usually like supposed to be like a villain character, and that's why dark type.
He's neat, but he hurts. He hits hard.
Yeah. But just like Cacturn, he's got a huge weakness to bug.
I had 0 bugs.
You had 0 bugs. I had a Heracross.
Nice, so you win.
Yeah. Not only are they weak to bug, they're also weak to fighting type.
I had none of those.
And Heracross is both.
There you go.
So Heracross is who led the charge on this fight. It was very easy to take out all of his dark types because I had Brick Break and I had, I don't remember, some bug move. Actually, it might not have even been Heracross who had the bug move. But that's not here or there. Actually, he didn't. Right. Because I remember he was useless against the next Elite Four member because all he had was fighting and normal type moves.
Oh.
Yeah. But doesn't matter. I had fighting type moves. I had bug moves. And I had Earthquake and Dragon Rage and all that stuff. Dragon Breath.
The big moves. Good job.
Yep. It was fairly simple. So Shiftry waited you out because he probably double teamed a bunch and then just knocked out your dudes.
Yeah.
How did you get past Shiftry the second time?
Cried and begged for forgiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that worked.
It worked.
That's awesome.
No, I taught Brick Break to my Groudon.
Right.
And I win.
And you won.
But I didn't get too far after that.
Then comes Phoebe. Phoebe is the ghost type. What do you think of Phoebe?
Yep.
Also, I don't get these ones as names. Because, like, you think about, like, Drake, and it's like, okay, yeah, dragon, that makes sense. Right? You think about Lance, and it's like, okay, Lancelot, dragons, I guess, like knight and dragon. I guess that makes sense, or at least that's how I see it. But like Sydney, maybe Insidious.
Oh, I like
Sydney?
that.
Maybe that's what it is.
Okay, what about Phoebe? Paranormal Phoebe?
Phoebe. I don't know. Phobia?
Phobia. Oh, good one. Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah. I like her.
And then, like I said, Drake makes sense. And Glacia, I guess, makes sense. Okay, so Phoebe. Phoebe, ghost-type Pokemon. Also her look is kind of interesting. I don't know the significance of her look. She's wearing like a skirt that's split at the side and like a bandeau, and then she's got flowers in her hair.
Okay.
I don't know what that's supposed to
I have no idea.
like evoke, but apparently it's spiritual.
Oh.
Because Phoebe's the ghost type Pokemon trainer. Okay, so she's got Banette, Dusclops, Banette, and Sableye. Oh, and yeah. No, that's right. Right? Mm-hmm. Banette, Dusclops, Sableye. I'm pretty sure those are her 5. Yeah, she doesn't have Gengar or anything, right? No. Yeah, those are her
fun ones.
No, those are her 5. I don't know about you, but she was also very easy to me.
Once I got to her, yeah.
She kept using Curse.
Yeah.
Which would cut her Dusclops' health in half. And since her Dusclopses were the strongest Pokemon that she had, it was really easy to kill her because she would do half of my job for me right away, and then I would just have my Sharpedo out, and it would be like, crunch,
yeah,
dead.
Same.
Crunch, dead. Crunch, dead.
Yeah, you gave me a lot of notes on what to use versus these trainers. So no, she was fine.
Yeah. The next one, much harder. Glacia.
Yes.
Glacia, ice-type Pokemon, obviously.
Very hard.
Yes.
Hard.
She has 2 Glalie, 2 Celios, and a Walrein. Again, I'm tired of, like, they have so many Pokemon to choose from. They don't have to keep using the same 3. This was a disappointing Elite Four to me.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I just, like, Sydney was cool, obviously. All 5 of his Pokemon are different. But Glacia, Drake, Phoebe, they're all...
They have doubles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the variety?
Glacia, again, she's tough, but she's easy because they're ice types, all weak to fighting. So just...
Two had a good time.
Brick break.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all it took. Easy peasy. Walrein was the only one who even survived a brick break. And then I don't even remember what he did, but it didn't matter because it didn't kill Heracross, and then Heracross used Reversal and killed it.
You sound like you had an easy time through this. I went through so many revives and lemonades.
Yeah.
I had a hell of a time. Like this was a struggle, just like the last game.
The only I did struggle against Phoebe, and I struggled against someone on, like, I had to use my revives between the fights, but I struggled against I think it was Cacturn, because Cacturn. No, maybe it wasn't Cacturn. Sorry, I'm looking at their moves. Somebody had... Oh, Shiftry and Sharpedo. Because they both had Swagger. That's why I gave you the idea of the Person Berries. Because that's why I lost most of my team, was because Shiftry kept double teaming and then swaggering. And so I was very unlikely to hit him. I was way more likely to hit me.
That's fair.
And Swagger ups your attack, so that means that the damage that you deal when confused is increased against yourself. Jeez. Because when you hit yourself with confusion, the damage is calculated between your own attack and your own defense.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so that's why Swagger's technically good. It's not really that good because, like I said, if you have a Personberry, for example, then it's just a straight up benefit for you. They're basically performing a swords dance for you, but
True. Cool.
if you like are for sure going to get the swagger in, then it's pretty good. Like especially if like you had like Miltank, for example, and you attract and swagger. And then they're very unlikely to hit you and very likely to hit themselves.
I like that. I'll keep that in mind for the future.
Yeah, and then you give her something like, I don't know if Miltank can learn it, but you give her like Scald or something like that.
No, I don't think she can.
And well, Scald isn't a move yet, but maybe in the future she can learn it. But Scald is a water type move that just deals a decent amount of damage, but also has a chance to burn.
Cool.
So imagine that your opponent is... Oh, wait, no, actually, never mind. Burning wouldn't be a good idea because then you're undoing the damage that you're doing with Swagger because burning reduces their attack. No, you'd much rather have Toxic. She can definitely learn Toxic because every Pokemon can learn Toxic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so Attract, Swagger, Toxic. That will kill almost anything.
Sounds deadly.
As long as it's a male Pokemon.
Well, I guess you're going to get a Miltank now, aren't you?
Wiggly eyebrows at me. Well, I can't in the next generation, unfortunately.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, the next generation until the Elite Four is done is going to be all just Generation 151.
Yay!
Your favorite.
Let's talk about the last two so I can tell you
All right.
some embarrassing sadness.
So Drake. Drake is the last Elite Four member. He has...
Oh, we're already
from
at
the last
Drake?
one. Yeah. Yeah, because we did Glacia.
Oh, okay. Math is hard.
So Drake has a single Shelgon and a Flygon, an Altaria, and a Salamence.
Very hard for me.
Did he have anything else? Did he only have 4?
No. How do you not have this open?
I do have it open.
Is that all it says? Is he has 4?
Yeah.
No way.
Ruby and Sapphire. I should have looked this up. Apparently, this isn't like fully done. The walkthrough that I'm looking at. Pokemon Ruby Sapphire. Elite 4 member Ruby Sapphire. Oh, he's got 2 Flygons. Okay, that's why I was confused. Shelgon, Altaria, Flygon, Salamence. Why don't you tell me how you found Drake?
Hard.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think you made it to him on your own once.
On my own once. So here we go.
Yeah.
Sydney whited me out 4 times.
4 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 times just at Sydney. And then the whole Elite Four, probably I whited out like 10 times. I'm not even kidding you.
Just like in general. So
yeah.
The 5 from Sydney?
4 from Sydney.
4 from Sydney and then 6.
The other 10. Yeah, the other 6. Oh my god, math is so hard today.
Oh,
it's hot. We have heat stroke, everybody.
The other 6?
The other 6 from like...
dispersed between the other 3.
Yeah, ridiculous. I was so frustrated. I hate Elite Fours. I had like 20 lemonades. And a million revives.
At the time I was coaching you got through
all the way through. Yeah, because you know what you're doing and I...
Through them so simple. No, you got it. I was just coaching. You were doing the actions.
I was pushing the buttons you were telling me to push.
That's not always true.
That's coaching.
I was giving you suggestions. You followed some suggestions and you made your own decisions on a lot of the time.
Yep.
And you made good decisions.
Thank you. How many times did it take you to get through?
To get through to the champion?
To all of... Yeah.
I got to the champion in my first run.
Yeah. How many runs did it take you to beat?
The champion?
Yeah.
2.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I made 1 run at him and I
am
failed.
not worthy.
And then I came and helped you and then I sat down and I did it myself.
I'm not worthy. You're great.
And then we finished at the same time, remember?
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah. And so...
How did you find Drake?
Drake, very simple. I have a Milotic who has Ice Beam.
That's fair.
And every single one of his Pokemon is, except for Shelgon, is 4 times weak to ice.
Yeah, the first 17 times I did this, I didn't have Ice Beam. And then I put Ice Beam on...
Sharpedo?
Probably.
I think so.
Probably. Yeah, and then Ice Beam them and got through them. And it was grand.
Evergrande?
Evergrande.
So, that brings us to
Dun, 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 dun.
our champion.
Les Champions.
Did you want to talk about our teams first or his team first?
Oh, his team.
Yeah?
Yeah, my team is great.
It turns out that the Hoenn Pokemon League is sponsored by
Drumroll.
Good Shit Lemonade and Devon Corp Industries.
Yes. It
The
sure
champion is Stephen Devon Stone.
Ah. Steven.
Every single one of his Pokemon is either Steel, Rock, or Ground.
Yep.
That means that they're mostly all weak to Earthquake.
Yeah, Earthquake was great. Groudon was a VIP.
Yeah. The only one that it wouldn't work against is Skarmory. So, he has an Aggron. You finally get to see what Aggron turns into.
Yep.
You see what I'm talking about? Big body, horns.
Big body.
Yeah.
He a big boy.
Skarmory, which...
That's okay, I have one.
Yeah,
No
you
big
like...
deal.
Skarmory usually comes out first and does the same thing that I was suggesting to you, which is he sets up with spikes.
Oh yeah, you were teaching me to set up spikes every time.
Mm-hmm. His Skarmory also has Toxic, which is a great idea. That's like such a good idea for a setup. Is Skarmory coming out and if you have spikes, Toxic, Whirlwind, and then whatever else, Aerial Ace maybe, or Steel Wing, doesn't matter. But like, so you spikes, then you Toxic a Pokemon and you Whirlwind it, so that sends it out of the battle and brings in another Pokemon, and that Pokemon's gonna hit spikes. You Steel Wing, hit them, Whirlwind, out, in, spikes, Whirlwind, out, in, spikes, Toxic. Now he has to switch. Okay, switch out, spikes, Steel Wing, Whirlwind, spikes.
My brain hurts.
That is such a clever idea, and the fact that they had coded that into this character is really... They didn't give him Whirlwind, just so you know. They gave him Steel Wing and Aerial Ace, so there you go.
Okay.
So, but if he had Whirlwind, that would have been like, oh, shit.
But he's not as smart as you.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Aggron is very easy, unfortunately, because he's very weak to fighting, he's very weak to ground, he's very weak to water, he's very weak to ice, he's very weak to fire.
He's a weak big boy.
Yeah, there's not really a lot that he isn't weak to. I think Dragon is one of the only things he resists. Maybe Rock, normal, I guess. He resists normal type moves. Okay. Psychic, he resists Psychic. Anyway, doesn't matter though. He dies to Earthquake.
He dies.
Claydol, his next Pokemon.
Weird.
Yeah, cool, hey?
A go.
Ground and Psychic.
Weird.
Again, weak to ground. Weak to water. Weak to ice.
Yep.
Weak to
Ice
dark.
Beam it is.
Yeah. So that's pretty simple. The only thing that Claydol is useful for is setting up Reflect and Light Screen, which I think it did against you.
Yes, it did. I remember that.
Yeah. Next, his most powerful Pokemon, or at least I found it to be the most powerful, that's Cradily. Cradily actually wiped me out the first time.
Oh, nice.
Because it has Confuse Ray and Sludge Bomb and Ancient Power. And,
all the good stuff.
Confuse Ray sucks.
Yes, I hate it.
But obviously that's not Steven's fault. And so Cradily is where I lost the first time, and the second time I wiped him out. But I did struggle. I'm not going to deny I didn't sweep him with a single Pokemon. I was down to my last Pokemon when I beat him.
Good fight.
Yeah. So, but Cradily wiped me out the first time because I was like running on fumes, and obviously Confuse Ray is just a tough thing to get over. Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, Ancient Power. Those are all pretty strong as well. So Ancient Power is like kind of like a middling range rock type move.
Oh, okay.
It's only like 60 power or 50 power or something like that. But what it does is it has a 10% chance to raise every single one of your stats.
Right, you were telling me this.
And he got that.
Oh no!
So he Ancient Powered, which was super effective against my Heracross, I think, and killed it. And then he got the stat boost. And I was like, oh shit. So now he's like faster than everything and stronger than everything.
Not cool.
And then, of course, I had 2 water types on my team. So his Giga Drain was a kick in the nuts. And then Sludge Bomb also was doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, he had some powerful moves.
Yeah. But that is not his last Pokemon. He also has an Armaldo, the other fossil type. So Cradily was the fossil that you took.
Okay.
Your root fossil would turn into a Lileep, which sounds really cute.
That sounds cute,
And
but
it's
probably not.
It's a sea anemone.
Oh, an anemone.
Yeah, and then it turns into Cradily, which is like that weird like mouth flower.
Don't like.
And then Armaldo is the one that I took, which I did get. I had an Anorith and I evolved it into an Armaldo. But Armaldo is a rock and bug type.
A rock bug.
Yeah, yours is a rock and grass type, if I remember right. Either rock and grass or rock and water. I think it's rock and grass, though. And Armaldo is a rock and bug. It's very, very strong in attack, but very slow. So that's why I didn't end up using it, because I already had enough slow Pokemon on my team. I didn't want any more. And that's why I switched out for Heracross, because Heracross is fast.
That's fair.
Yeah. I was using Armaldo, but then I switched out to Heracross. Anyway, Armaldo. It's whatever. It has Aerial Ace, Water Pulse, Slash, and Ancient Power. The only one that is dangerous out of all of that is Slash. Ancient Power is like okay if you get the stat boost, and he's also got Stab on it, same type attack bonus. But other than that, like Slash is definitely his most powerful attack because it's got a crit attack, crit chance on it, and he's also very high in attack. Whatever. Metagross. What did you think of Metagross?
Ew. Gross.
Cool.
No,
Yeah.
actually gross.
Metagross is a Steel Psychic type Pokemon, and it is like a big machine.
Yeah, it was strong, but
It is
ugh.
Stephen Devinstone's ace. It is
Suits him.
the I almost said the mannequin. That's
No.
not what I mean.
Okay, what do you mean?
Mascot. It's the mascot of the Devon Corporation.
I mean, mannequin would work too.
It has some pretty powerful attacks. It has Earthquake, Psychic, and Meteor Mash. And if he's losing, then he'll use Hyper Beam.
Oh.
Meteor Mash is a move that only Metagross has in this
I
generation.
didn't get to see him use it
Oh, because you killed him.
because it killed him.
Nice. This is the reason why I was only down to one last Pokemon. It's because it came down to his Metagross versus my new Pokemon, who I will talk about when we get to Pokemon
Oh, I'm
Center Check-In.
excited. Okay,
But that's it. Once
that's it.
we beat Steve and Devin Stone, that's the end.
We are the winners. So we own Hoenn.
We own Hoenn after that. So the first time you got to Steven, you beat him, which is awesome.
Yes.
That's good. That's cool.
Yeah.
I guess Pokemon Center check-in.
Let's do it.
You want to go first?
I want to know about your Pokemon, your new one.
Okay, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
My Pokemon are Race Carmen, who's a level 47 Flagon.
Ooh.
UFO, who's my level 49 Tentacruel.
Gross. Not a fan.
Going Stag, who's my level 49 Heracross. Oh yeah, by the way, Metagross, like level 60 something.
Yeah, right?
And I didn't have a single
we didn't-
Pokemon.
Yeah, we didn't say the levels of any of their Pokemon.
Yeah, they're not
Between
listed
50
here.
and 60, it's fine.
Yeah, they're not listed here. They really gave up in the second half of this game.
Me too.
But
Me too.
Vision, level 50 Gardevoir.
Nice.
Feisty, who is my Salamence.
Feisty.
Level 51 Salamence.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Salamente.
You saw one against Drake, but...
Oh, they're so cool.
Yeah, he's a dragon flying
Cute.
type.
I like him. I approve. He can stay.
I forgot to mention that I went back to Mauville City. I went and got the harbor mail. I gave it to the lady who was looking for it. She gave me the coin case, and I went and played some of the gambling slots.
Oh my god.
Only a little bit. Mostly I paid out of pocket for this, but I played a little bit of slots, and I ended up getting enough coins to trade in for Flamethrower.
Oh, did
the
you?
TM for Flamethrower, which I gave to Salamence.
Whoa.
Because he had like Ember or something like that.
He's basically a cute Charizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I used Salamence to kill his Metagross. But anyway, my last Pokemon is Merman. Merman.
Merman. It's a merman.
Merman. And he's my level 54.
Oh,
My
nice. Oh, you beat me. That's amazing. Good job.
What is your Pokemon?
My team, you're not going to be surprised at any of this.
Jafar. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. No. It was pretty even. Like, I used all of them quite evenly. Well, you will start with my Alakazam, Jafar, level 53. I have my Skarmory, Bellatrix, 51. Twitch, my Pikachu, 51. Gaston, my Sceptile, 51.
You used him.
I used him.
Your Sceptile made it to the end.
He made it.
I didn't even use my Blaziken.
He made it all the way. He got really strong after I gave him Leaf Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really strong. Jaws, my Sharpedo, 52. And Megatron, my Groudon, 53. I'm so mad you beat me by 1 level.
Honestly, I should have dropped UFO, my Tentacruel, for Blaziken.
I've been telling you to drop.
But
Don't do
I was being obstinate. I wanted to show you that Tentacruel had the chops.
No, he doesn't.
And you know what?
He doesn't.
He killed maybe one Pokemon in the Elite Four. All of the Elite Four. I think he killed one.
Well, we all knew that Tentacruel, you don't mess with them. They're just... no.
He's good. He's just not that good. I like Tentacruel, and I liked him ever since I used him in Generation 1. I never even gave him any thought before Generation 1. When we played Generation 1, and I had the Tentacruel that I said looked like an old lady, I was like, this is so cute, and it's strong, and it's fast.
Let me be honest with you. I think Tentacool is my most hated Pokemon.
Yeah.
I think it's the ugliest, grossest Pokemon in Jaylee's pack.
Yeah.
In my books. Yeah.
We still have 6 generations to go, so there's quite a few number of Pokemon that could probably usurp him.
Bring it on. It's a challenge.
I'm not even worried. I know what's coming. Wait till you get a look at Arascuda. Wait till you get a look at Diggersby. I'm not worried about Tentacool staying your least favorite.
We'll see about that.
But did you get through? Yeah. Your last Pokemon was your Groudon. Yes. Okay, good. I didn't.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, no problem. I just didn't want to move on without checking. Who's your favorite on your team?
My favorite?
Yeah.
In what terms? Like Milk Duds is my absolute favorite of last gen. So who's my favorite of this one?
Yeah, probably Jafar, but...
Yes, my Alakazam.
Yeah.
Jafar, yeah. I never used one before. I had never used an Abra before.
Right.
And yeah, Jafar just like...
Because you couldn't catch one.
I couldn't catch... Call me out.
One,
call me out in front of all your big friends. Make me feel small.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding.
I caught you one in the first one, remember?
You caught me one, yeah. But
then... It was Soft Kitty.
Yeah. But no, I like Abra. I like Jafar.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite in this game?
That I used?
Yeah. On your team. Milotic.
No, Milotic is my favorite, but I didn't have Milotic for very long.
I was gonna pick Groudon, but yeah, I only had him for like the last little bit.
Yeah, I only had Milotic for the last gym and this fight.
So who's your favorite on your team?
Like, Milotic did do a lot. Like even just unironically, like, I know it's my favorite Pokemon, but like, it had my Ice Beam.
Yeah.
It had Surf. It had Waterfall.
Okay, pre-Milotic.
It had Recover. Recover's so good.
Recover is so nice. That's why I like my Jafar. But pre-Milotic, who's your favorite? Second favorite?
Tentacruel? No.
Oh,
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Throw up.
Let me just look back at my notes quick. I'm honestly going to say that it was probably Gardevoir.
Okay.
Yeah.
We talked about that one a lot, so it makes sense.
Well, I've had it on my team since the second gym. So.
That's fair.
Or first gym? Did I have it on the team for the first gym? Let me just check. Who was it? Roxanne, right? Seer. Yeah, wow. I don't think there was a single gym I didn't have Gardevoir.
You should be, your starter Pokemon should be so mad at you right now.
I mean, I also had KFC for most of the game, too. I think I only put it away for Wallace. And then I just never brought it back out. Yeah, no, Seer was in every single one of my teams. Wow. That's
favoritism.
Yeah, so I guess it has to be Seer.
Has to.
Well, / Vision, which is what
its grown-up name.
What its grown-up name is. It evolved into a Vision.
But yeah, we did it.
We did it.
We beat.
I mean, I'll always love Carmine.
Yes.
I should have used it. Dang, I didn't even think about that. I should have used it because then it would have been 3 generations in a row that I had a Dodrio in the Elite Four.
That's okay. You can redeem yourself next time.
That's true.
If I let you use flying.
We're going to move on now into Pokemon Academy. We're going to take a quick break just to cool off a little. And then we'll be back talking about some Pokemon. Except kind of in a way a little bit different than before. Welcome back from our break, or did you want to do it this time?
Welcome back from our break, everybody. We had some ice cream.
Yes, we did, to cool off.
We did.
Because it's hot.
But welcome back.
Welcome back.
And welcome to Pokemon Academy.
Before we get to Pokemon Academy, we're just going
to...
We're going to talk about our Pokedex numbers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nuts.
Why don't you go first?
Okay.
Or do you want me to go first and then you will...
No, I'm going to rip off the Band-Aid and just tell you all that I failed. It did not catch 100 Pokemon.
Oh, no.
No, I absolutely failed. I'll take the L. It's fine. 149 Pokemon seen, 74 caught.
That's pretty good.
I'm a failure.
You were 3/4 there.
Yeah, 3/4 doesn't get you very far in life, so it's okay. I'm admitting defeat.
I had 156 Pokemon seen and 102 caught.
Very nice.
And Birch's assessment was, you finally reached the 100 kind mark. This is an impressive Pokedex.
Yeah, that's what he said to me too. In my fever dream. At the end of the game, we end up at home.
Yeah.
And I was so excited because Dad came home.
Dad came home.
He did. He's proud. I have to leave the villain life behind. But then he was like, no, I'm going back to work. Bye. Yeah. So I just spiraled into another...
villain arc.
I did. Yeah. Marilyn did.
Yeah, that's true. Dad was home. And then you go and talk to Steven. If you want, you don't have to. But if you go find Steven, he will give you the Pokemon Beldum, which is the first stage of his ace Pokemon.
Oh, nice. Good find.
And, so I guess 103.
103.
103 out of 156. I forgot that because I did when the credits told me how many I had in my Pokedex, that's when I wrote it down. But I guess I ended the game with 103. But then we are able to access in Slateport City. We get a ticket to the SS Tidal. Did you take the SS Tidal?
I went on a boat.
Yeah. It goes from Slateport to Lily Cove, or from Slateport / Lily Cove to the Battle Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you take it from Slateport to Lily Cove, you get a similar section to the SS Anne.
Okay.
So you go below decks, and you have like your own cabin that you can go sleep in and stuff like that, and you can go and fight the other people on the boat.
Cool.
There are young couple Leah and Jed. They have 2 love discs.
Cute.
And they will fight you at the same time. There's a rich boy Garrett who has an Azumeral. Gentleman Tucker who's got 2 Manetrics. Gentleman Thomas who's got a
2
Zangoose.
Growlithes.
I wish. I don't think we... Well, no, because he's busy in Kanto.
Right.
Because Hoenn, remember, takes place at the same time as Kanto.
So confusing.
Gentleman Thomas has a Zangoose. Lady Annette has a Roselia. Pokefan Colton. Okay, so everyone else that I've talked to about this so far on the boat, all level 45s. Okay? Pokefan Colton has a Skitty level 12, Skitty level 22, Skitty level 30, Skitty level 36, Skitty level 40, and a Delcatty level 42.
No, he does not.
Yes, he does.
Oh my god, I'm so happy I didn't go on this boat.
But it's just so funny that everyone else has 45s, and then this guy's just like, here's my level 12. And it's like, dude, what are you doing?
He's just a baby.
Where are you going? Anyway, down in the basement of in the cargo hold of the ship, you can find 2 sailors. Sailor Leonard, who's got a Machop, a Pelipper, and a Machoke. And Sailor Philip, who's got a Tentacruel and a Machoke. And then down here, you will also find leftovers in the garbage.
Oh, you got it.
I got leftovers.
You
And I put it
in the trash.
I put it on my Milotic.
Nice.
I forgot to mention, for all the Elite Four, since we didn't have leftovers, because you can't get it until after the Elite Four, on my Milotic, I had a Shell Bell, which I had completed.
Woohoo, you did it.
Did you ever go back to Shoal Cave and finish a Shell Bell?
I did.
You did?
I got it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Who'd you put it on?
I didn't. I forgot about it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Yep.
You get a portion of the damage that you deal back as health.
Yeah, well, I didn't do that. But it's okay, because I still won.
Yeah, that's true. Well, now my Lotic has leftovers.
Woohoo.
Yeah. That's it for the boat. You can also take the boat to go to Battle Tower.
I did just go check it out.
Yeah.
But then I quit.
Yeah, I didn't do Battle Tower either.
No,
just
thank
because I know from experience that the battle funiculars at the end of the games. This started in Pokemon Crystal, by the way, which we didn't play, obviously. But Pokemon Crystal had the original Battle Tower, and then moving forward, there will be a Battle something. Battle Tower, Battle Frontier, Battle Maison, Battle blah blah blah.
They sound like Star Trek shows.
They do. Or Star Trek movies or something. Star Trek 5, Battle Frontier.
Wait, isn't Battle Frontier something? Isn't it a space show?
No, you're thinking The Final Frontier.
Oh, same thing.
That's the whole thing about Star Trek.
Nice.
There.
I'm nerd.
They always require a lot of prep and training because they're usually pretty hard. They program that part of the game to be like the hardest part of the games.
Oh, I'll be avoiding that.
Now, we are going to talk about Pokemon Academy. This Pokemon
I don't know the name of this one.
is called Metagross.
Ew.
You will notice that I did not get Jaylee to guess. That is because we are going to remove that segment of Pokemon Academy. Instead, I am just going to show a reference picture to Jaylee of the Pokemon that we're going to be talking about, and then I will talk about the facts.
And then I'm going to add more trivia.
Yay! We've changed Pokemon Academy.
We've changed, and it's hard.
Yeah.
This one's
hard?
This one's hard.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'll hold
buckle
you to
up. Tell me about Metagross.
Metagross. Metagross. Easy. Easy peasy. It is number 376 in the International Pokedex.
Whoa.
Or the National Dex, as they call it. It is the Iron Leg Pokemon. I'm going to start throwing in their National Dex number, by the way. It is the Iron Leg Pokemon, a Steel and Psychic type. Metagross has a base stat total of 600. This means that Metagross is the pseudo-legendary of the Hoenn games. Its most impressive stats are its attack and defense stats at 135 and 130 respectively. That, along with its main ability, Clear Body, make it competitively viable. Clear Body makes it so that Metagross cannot have its stats lowered by abilities or moves from the opponent. Metagross has one of the shortest-lived unique moves, as Clefairy was given access to its unique move, Meteor Mash, later in the same generation that Metagross was introduced in. Clefairy in the next games gets access to Meteor Mash.
Oh.
And usually when a Pokemon has a unique move, they get to keep it as a unique move for at least one generation before it's given to other Pokemon later on. But his was given to Clefairy in Fire Red Leaf Green, which is still Generation 3. And therefore also giving it to it in Emerald, where Emerald kind of expands the Pokedex for Hoenn.
Funny.
Light Metal is given to Metagross later as a hidden ability, which is something that you'll learn about in Generation 5.
Woohoo!
This ability is more or less useless, however, as moves like Low Kick and Grass Knot would not take the Light Metal ability into account when calculating their damage output, instead of lowering it as you might expect.
Grass Knot?
So, Grass Knot and Low Kick. Grass Knot hasn't been introduced yet, but Low Kick you've seen.
Grass Snot?
Grass Knot.
Ew.
Like a knot in a rope.
Oh, a knot.
Yeah. So, Light Metal makes it so that Metagross's weight is halved, and Low Kick and Grass Knot, Light Metal is an ability that makes it as if Metagross's weight is halved, but Grass Knot and Low Kick don't care about that ability. They look at its base weight and deal damage based on that.
Cool.
But that's not what, obviously you would want Light Metal to reduce the damage from those attacks, because that's kind of what it sounds like it's supposed to do, but it doesn't. Instead, it just lowers his weight for moves like Heavy Slam and stuff like that. It's really dumb. Metagross was the first pseudo-legendary Pokemon to not have a 4x weakness, and also not to have any catchable members of its evolutionary line in its debut generation. To obtain Beldum in Ruby and Sapphire, you must receive it from Steven after beating the Elite Four. Ooh. The other pseudo-legendaries, like Dragonite and Tyranitar, you could catch Larvitar and Dratini in the wild.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
But not this one.
Not Beldum. No, well, not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
Metagross appears to be a cross between a robot and a spider. This is due to each of its limbs being an inert Beldum. And the region that you might call its face resembles an Antikythera mechanism. This is a large part in an ancient analog computer used by the ancient Greeks to measure time.
Like a sundial?
Kind of. It actually would go in 4-year cycles.
Oh, cool.
That's how they kept track of Olympiads.
That's neat.
Yeah. Most of Metagross's Pokedex entries simply state that it is formed via the fusion of two Metang, or sometimes two Metang and a Beldum. They also talk about how it is either as smart as, or exceeding in intelligence to, a supercomputer. The Pokemon Sapphire Pokedex entry, however, states a disturbing fact. Metagross is the result of two Metang achieving fusion. When hunting, this Pokemon pins the prey to the ground under its massive body. It then eats the helpless victim using the large mouth on its stomach.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
It's like a gigantic metal octopus.
I don't like it. That's gross.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Pins the Pokemon underneath it and then eats it with a large mouth on its stomach. Gross.
Gross. I don't like this.
What a weird thing to include. Thanks, Pokemon Sapphire Pokedex entry, and then Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Pokedex entry.
Good, clean family fun right there.
Yeah, right? Sometimes this is why I started adding the Pokedex entries, because some of them are like messed up.
I like it.
Like the thing about Larvitar having to like eat its way out of the Earth's crust, otherwise it like dies alone and afraid.
Gross.
And it's like, Jesus. Okay.
I'm gonna flip a switch
Chill.
here and take over.
Arceus.
I'm gonna take over and I'm going to quiz you. It's trivia time. Stop looking at my computer.
Hit me. I'm not even looking at you.
Okay, this is gonna be really hard.
Okay, listen.
Okay, anything I think is hard, you're just gonna ace and I'm gonna get mad and I'm gonna have to try harder next time. So, for this week's trivia, I took Pokedex entries from this generation.
Okay.
I have 3 different ones. I'm going to read the Pokedex entry and you have to guess which Pokemon it belongs to.
Okay.
Not multiple choice.
Sure.
You just have to guess.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Pokedex entry number 1. Through the power of meditation, blank developed its 6th sense. It gained the ability to use psychokinetic powers.
Meditite.
No. This Pokemon is known to meditate for a whole month without eating. Let me finish before you... I hate you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to let you finish. I'm sorry.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Anyway.
Medicham?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job. Number 2. Blank is a rare species that was discovered in deep sea explorations. This Pokemon's body withstands the enormous water pressure of the ocean's depths. Its body is covered in tough scales that are like craggy rocks.
Relicanth.
Ding, ding, ding. Pokedex entry 3. If a traveler is going through the desert in the thick of the night, blank will follow in a ragtag group.
Yeah.
The Pokemon are biding their time, waiting for the traveler to tire and become incapable of moving.
You can see I'm not looking anything up.
I know.
Or anything. Okay. Well, and also you can verify for the audience. I haven't touched my computer.
No, Max just a super genius. He's...
Cacturn.
Yeah, good job. Okay, so I have to make them harder next time.
No, those are good. I got the first one wrong.
You did, because you didn't let me finish.
I just legitimately thought it was Meditite.
No.
But
You win.
I guess it's the same species.
You're the best. Pokemon Master.
Thank you very much for your Pokemon quizzes. They're really good. I love them a lot.
Uh-huh.
No, I do.
Okay, good.
I really think that they're cool and fun. And every time you're like, this one's going to be really hard, I get like nervous.
Okay, good. I like making you nervous. And I'll have to make these a lot harder. If anybody has suggestions, shoot me an Instagram message. Speaking of Instagram, if you want to follow along with us, we are at Route to Victory Road Podcast on Instagram, as well as we have exclusive content on Patreon, same name, at Route to Victory Road Podcast. Thank you all for joining us on season 3 of our podcast. We are always super excited to do this, and we want to continue to do it. You can find our podcast on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and most other podcatchers.
This week, the Poke quote comes from a swimmer from Black and White. The swimmer says, "If you can surf calmly through the rough waters of your life, you'll be riding high."
Fitting.
And I think that is useful for us at this point in time. We will be taking a short break from the podcast while we get some things in our life dealt with. We are moving.
Yes, we are. We're moving houses.
So we're going to be taking a little hiatus, but we will be back with Fire Red and Leaf Green. We are going to be doing a sort of modified version of the Wedlock rules for the game to make it a little more interesting, because we have done Generation 1 before.
You should add in more sound bites rather than me just humming and singing in the background.
Okay, we'll start doing that in the new generation.
In the new year.
We will be doing a modified version of Wedlock rules, and that will entail us each picking out a handful of the types that we can use through the course of the game that one another can use.
You're picking for me and I'm picking for you.
Yes.
If you pick Tentacool, I swear to...
I can't pick Tentacle. I can only pick types.
Well, if you pick Tentacool type, I swear to Arceus, I'm gonna beat you.
I could give you water and poison. It would be up to you to take Tentacle. That would open all poison types and all water types to you.
No comment.
If you pick Tentacle, that'd be on you. That wouldn't be on me.
Nobody ever picks Tentacool.
But we will see you guys next time in Season 3, Part 2 on the Route to Victory Road. Give me scissors.
It's finger guns.